On a night that started with a fight call at a gas station, Kent police found three 19-year-old girls inside a car with alcohol in the vehicle and the smell of drinking in the air. But the real twist comes when one of them refuses to cooperate because her father is on the phone, confidently giving advice that makes the entire situation worse. Before this turns into a masterclass in how not to help your daughter, hit like if you think parenting should probably include telling your kid not to underage drink in a car.
Hey, come here, man. What's going on today? Can you hold the front of the car, please? Who are you fighting with out here? Okay, I don't know.
They're my friends, and this is my ride.
Just hang on over here.
I'm not fighting with
All right,
nobody. No, what are y'all talking about?
sit against there for us.
Bro, them are my friends, and
Okay.
these my cousins.
You can stay over there. Okay, shut up and stay over there. I'm not going to say it again. Stay over there now, or you're going to go to jail for obstruction. Stay over there. I told you to. Your last warning. Go walk that way or go to jail.
I can go right here for sure.
No, you can stay right over there. You can stay
Right here. I'm right here, bro.
Then just fucking listen, dude.
I just want to know what's going on with my friends.
We got a call for a fight. Just stay there. You're going to go to jail. That's your last warning. I don't know. I'm going to go. You want to stay with them? They were told to shut the hell up and stay over there. Yeah, you're good, man. 200, you still on 19 with the PR?
I am not.
Hello, how are you? What the hell's going on tonight that we're here?
What do you mean?
What are you guys fighting about over here?
No one's fighting. No.
Okay.
Those are our friends. That's
Okay.
around all of them.
Well, we got a call for a fight between a male and a female.
Oh, no.
Can you see if we're talking to the correct people?
No, these are our friends.
Okay. Do you have your ID on you?
I don't know if she's going to know that either. She just pulled up one camera. She couldn't see the other side.
Okay.
I don't know who that's.
So no one in this car was in a fight with these guys. That's the call we got. Is a guy and a girl were fighting.
Those are actually our friends. We were all just talking, and the way it looked to the people, he was
I don't need them for anything. They can go away.
Yeah, no, those are. Yo, stop.
All right. Everyone needs to shut up for 2 seconds so we start taking people to jail. How's that sound? How old are you?
I'm 19.
Okay. 22. Oh well.
I don't know why anyone called. I just pulled up here.
I don't know. That's what we got a call for male and female fighting. And this, I pull up and he's standing next to your car.
Yeah.
So we're just trying to figure out
No,
what's
I
going
get
on.
that. But those are our friends. But I
Victor
understand.
Charles 922063 VC 922063.
Can't even see you.
All right. How old's everybody in the car?
I'm 19. I'm 19. 19.
All 19?
Yeah.
All right. Can you step out me for a second, ma'am? Come to the front of the car. Is that a vehicle in park?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
222, your return.
Stand by. Right over here, man.
You can just stay right there. Yeah, we'll give those to you. Call the police and I'll arrest you for calling 911, misuse 911.
No, I won't. I'll call the actual different number, not that 911.
Okay, well they're not going to provide you anything different.
I know the law.
Congratulations. We don't need to talk to you right now.
I'm not being disrespectful. Like, don't do that. They're my friends.
No, just stay right there.
He's gonna come back and let
Chuck, do you need these guys for anything? You're free to go. You can leave.
I gotta go pee.
Go, leave.
Okay, I'm about to go to the bathroom right here. What the fuck? Ain't no one gonna touch you? What the fuck? You
Lose the attitude, buddy.
need to. You ain't worth my time.
Okay, then why are you talking to me then?
What the fuck up talking to me? Y'all don't know. I could do
Copy. So there was no fight. That's a call we got. Is there was a fight between a male and a female.
I went to school.
Okay.
They're my friends.
How much you had drink tonight? Huh?
A few shots.
Okay. How long ago was your last shot?
Probably like 45 minutes.
Okay. So the no fight whatsoever.
No,
When was your last drink? How long ago?
I said 45 minutes.
Okay, sorry. It's been a long night. I've been here forever.
No, you're
So
fine. Calvin.
get out of here, man. Have a good night. We got a call for a fight, dude. They described this dude.
I was just wanting
That's
to know what
really
y'all
weird.
y'all got pulled over. I mean, what y'all
Okay.
pulling up for?
Have a good night. You're warned for disorderly conduct. Get out of here.
A fight, all right.
Yep. Nope. There's more than 3 people here, dude. You
But
can't
he
talk
all right,
shit.
though. I mean,
Get out of here with them.
with us.
Or else I start asking questions you don't want me to answer. No, they need. Get your friend home. He's got problems. Yeah, we're tripping because you're 19 and you've been fucking drinking, right? So I'm tripping. I'm the asshole now.
No, you're not.
Well, then why the fuck are you talking shit?
Because I'm trying to tell him to calm down.
Is that how you tell him to calm down, by talking shit on us?
I wasn't
When I was
talking
trying to be
about
nice this whole
this.
friggin' time?
I understand. I was.
But no, but you want to talk shit and rile him up.
Because I've been trying to leave for 20 minutes.
Okay.
That's why I'm just.
Well, if you
upset.
leave for 20 minutes and you're a grown person, why didn't you leave?
Because my friends, I can't leave that.
Okay. I'll take one more over here. All right. I'm going to have my partner come right to make the test, make sure you're okay to drive. Can you come lean against the front of the car for me right here? How much alcohol's in the car?
There's no alcohol.
Okay, there's a Michelob Ultra in the center console. I already saw it. Your friend may have hidden it by now, and they're probably going to go to jail for that. I don't want to do that. So how much alcohol is in the car?
I don't know. There's none of mine.
Okay. Can you sit against the car for me?
Yes.
All right. All right. So here's the thing. So if any of you moved the beer that was in the center console, or is it still there?
That's a Red Bull, sir.
Oh yeah, it says Michelob. Can you read?
It was a Red Bull when
Oh, okay. You got your ID on you? I need your ID also. You have any ID on you?
No, I do not.
Okay. Do you have your ID on you?
Dad, I need you to come to the North Canton Sheets and get me because these officers are interrogating us over a call about a fight that I was in no part of. I'm just in the back seat. We were trying to leave.
Let's run her through testing. She's had a couple shots. Last one 45 minutes ago, and everyone else is underage in the car. Here's her ID. Let's start working it from there.
Yeah, my attorney is Eugenia Byrne.
I don't care who your attorney is. I need your name, please.
Ask that.
Okay. I need your name, please.
Well, I'm not going to speak until my lawyer's here.
Okay,
Sorry.
that's not how that works. I need your ID. This is the last time I'm going to ask you, and you're going to step out of the car and you'll be
What's
arrested
your
for
name and
failure.
your badge number?
Ellis 222. I need you to step out of the car and identify yourself, please.
My name is Caitlin Higgins.
Nope, you need to step out of the car, Caitlin.
Tell him what? He's
Caitlin.
making me step out of the car.
Caitlin,
Dad.
step out of the car.
Nope.
Okay, Caitlin, I'm going to warn you, if you don't step out of the car,
What
stop.
crime am I doing to have to step
So,
out of the car? I'm
you're
gonna wait
investigating?
till my lawyer's on his
You
way,
asked me a
so
question,
he
I'm
told
trying.
me not to move until he
You
gets here.
asked me a question, I'm trying to answer it for you.
I appreciate
We're
that.
investigating disorderly conduct. There's an open container in the car, and there's 3 underage
That
kids
I
in the
have
car.
no part of.
Okay, I'm going to figure it out when I get you out of the car.
Yeah,
you
and
need to step
can
out of the
figure
car.
that out when my lawyer gets
No,
here.
that's
He's
not how
on his
that
way.
works. I'm
Okay,
going to.
guys.
This is the last time I'm going to warn you. I'm going to
Dad.
pull you out of the car. You need to step out of the car now.
Do I step out of the car? Okay.
I'd step out, or you're going to go to jail.
Okay.
Go to the front of the car, please.
I'm about to. I am. What's your badge number?
I already gave it to you once.
Well,
Have a
give
seat
it
right
to
here,
me
please.
again, because
Ma'am, have a seat right here, please. I'm not going to tell you again, ma'am.
Well, I'm not driving.
Have
so
a seat.
It
It doesn't matter. You're underage. You guys been drinking.
I'm not underage.
Okay, how old are you?
And I haven't been drinking.
How old are
I
you?
haven't been drinking at all.
Okay, well, I'm going to figure that out because you smell like alcohol. So go ahead and put your phone down. You can leave it on speaker
I'm out
for all
of
I
the
care.
car.
Okay, can you talk to me and not your dad because your dad's going
No.
to get you arrested real quick.
My dad isn't going
All
to
right,
get me arrested.
you smell like
I'm waiting
alcohol.
till my lawyer gets here.
Okay, I don't care. You smell like alcohol. There's open containers in the car. How much you had to drink tonight?
I haven't had anything.
Okay, I'm going to take a look at your eyes real quick. And you take a look at this pen right here. Can you clearly see that in front of your face?
No, you cannot do that
Okay.
until my lawyer gets here.
Go and face towards the car. You're under arrest for
Stop,
prohibitions.
Dad, he's underage. He's arresting me. Dad, he's fucking arresting me. Dad, he's fucking arresting me. Dad, he's fucking arresting me.
Stop! You are making this so much worse.
No, I'm not.
You should not be.
Listen to my fucking words.
Nope, do not pull your hands away. You are under arrest. Stop pulling away. You shouldn't be out.
Call my fucking dad. Call my fucking dad and my lawyer right fucking now.
Easy.
No, I'm pressing a lawsuit. This is insane. I did nothing wrong.
You're drinking and you're underage.
Okay, and I did nothing wrong.
You're drinking and you're underage. That's
I'm not.
illegal.
You have no proof of that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I tried to offer you that. Nope, you're going to walk this way.
No, I'm waiting for my lawyer.
All right. You're going to get charged with resisting arrest. Please stop. Stop.
Okay, can you stop driving me so hard, please?
We're going to have a seat in the car.
Call my fucking dad. Call my fucking dad.
Yeah, you're proving how sober you are right now.
Great, buddy. Like, you're fucking getting a lawsuit. I didn't do shit to you.
You're underage and you're drinking.
Bro, I didn't do shit to
Okay.
you for you to fucking do this to me.
Don't be drunk underage. I'm
Like, are
sorry.
you fucking kidding me? You're that miserable?
So angry. 20.
Officer.
You aight?
No, I'm really not.
All right.
He just arrested me for no reason.
Well, that usually doesn't happen.
No, like genuinely, I literally.
Is there a reason why you're tapping on the door?
Yes, because
Why?
I'm about to pee my pants. You can walk me in there and stand outside the bathroom. I just really am about to pee my pants.
Okay. Well, it sounds like you already were misbehaving, so you really need to hold it.
I wasn't.
Okay.
I literally, all I said to him, are you kidding me?
Can you sit against here for me, please?
Yes.
Do you have your identification on you, please?
My mom, she's on the way right now. I already called her.
Okay.
Where's
she live at?
We live in Canton.
Canton. Okay. Why's your friend acting like that? It's
I
pretty
don't know.
unreasonable, right?
Yeah, she's always like that.
Okay.
That's why I was like.
How much have
calling
you
her
guys had to
name.
drink tonight?
I don't.
When was your last drink? How long?
My
ago?
last
Like,
drink was about like an hour and a half.
And how many total throughout the night?
I only had about like 3. Like
3 total?
Like 3 seltzers.
Like a can of seltzer. Okay.
Yeah, like.
May I see your ID, please?
Yes. It might not be like updated because I had gotten a recent one.
Okay. Like the
And
address or?
Yeah, my license got suspended, so like my license right now is taken, so that's my old one.
Good. All right. Stay against the car for me.
Walk and y'all gonna blow test me and go.
See the front of my car over here?
Yep.
You're gonna stand at the front of the car.
As soon as possible to come get us, they're gonna blow all of us.
Stand right here. Okay. How much have you had to drink tonight?
A few shots at Barfly. It's been like 45 minutes.
Okay. Anything? Do you have any physical conditions that would prevent you from walking in a straight line or standing on one foot?
Nope.
No? Okay. Keep your arms down at your sides
Stop
for me.
arguing with him. This is a. What?
It's as level as we're going to get, right? In this little parking lot.
I've never done this before, just so you
Okay.
know.
This is the last time I'm going to warn you. I'm going to pull you out of the car. You
Hey.
step out of the car now.
Hey.
Focus on me. See the tip of my pen? See the finger right here? You're going to follow with your eyes and your eyes only, okay?
Okay.
All right, go ahead and put your hands behind your back. Just put your hands behind your back. Put your palms together. Put your palms together. Palms together. Palms together. Like you're clapping. Yep. Away from your body, okay?
I know I can't have my phone, but like my mom, she has my location, and my little sister's at home, and I was supposed to go there.
No weapons on you or any drugs or anything like
I
that.
have a vape
Where's it at?
right here, my pocket,
Which pocket?
right here, top one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, reach in and grab it.
Yeah.
My car was off and everything.
It doesn't matter. You're underage and you can't be drinking at all. You're so mean. What was that? Yeah, it doesn't matter. She has an open container. She's in possession of it, right? So, let's do this.
We are in Canton. My mom is on the way right now.
All right. Can you have a seat against the car for me? Right there.
Kay is in the cruiser because she was kind of resisting arrest, I'm not gonna lie.
Can you go make sure she's not doing something stupid, Steve?
Yeah.
You go with him and just check
I
on that.
told her to just chill and like.
Miss, I need to talk to you. So if you could put on the speakerphone, that'd be fine. All right.
Hold on now. Hold on.
You said you've only had 3 drinks, the last one being an hour ago.
Yeah.
Can you sit against the car for me? I'm going to take a look at your eyes and see where you're at. You said you might have a parent coming for you?
Yeah, she's on the way right now.
Okay. Coming from Canton?
Yeah, she's on the way right now.
All right.
I'm on the phone with Kay's dad right now.
Okay. No problem. I'll let you talk to him in a second. The biggest thing is I just need to make sure you're okay. We'll figure out what's going on. With her, she obviously, unfortunately, made some poor decisions. So I need you to take a look right here. Can you clearly see the tip of that pen? You're going to follow your eyes and your eyes alone. Don't move your head, all right?
Yes, that is true. I'm not driving.
Okay.
So
I'm going to offer you a portal breath test. You have alcohol coming from your breath. They were fighting in the parking lot, sir.
we weren't fighting in
But
the
we were
parking
investigating
lot.
a fight, so you can hang the phone up. He's not going to help you in this situation, I promise you. He's going to make it worse.
Yeah, but when you guys walked up to our car,
It's still an
Al,
investigation. Can I talk to you?
Al, I'm not listening to you right now.
So I went up to the car. There's 3 underage kids in the car. It smells like alcohol, and there's no container in the car. I am now conducting an investigation. Let me borrow this real quick. We're just going to hang them up.
I don't
care. You're under arrest. Can you face towards the car for me?
I don't.
You're under arrest for prohibitions. I need you to face towards the car.
I don't.
Okay.
Put yourself on the car.
Off for me?
The answer is yes. Put yourself on the car.
I don't understand why I'm under arrest.
Because you're underage and you've been drinking. You can't be drinking underage. Just like she can't have a beer, just like your friend can't drink underage. This is where we're at. Can you please put your purse in the car?
you want a 31?
Miss, right over here. Miss,
On the car. On the car.
I'm sorry.
Can you take your phone and put it on the hood of the car also? Because I don't want it to damage. Put your hands behind your back. Being placed under arrest for prohibitions, okay?
FaceTime mom.
Nope.
Oh, we're not FaceTiming anybody. You don't want to FaceTime your mom right now.
I do want to FaceTime my mom.
You probably don't.
Yo, mom, I'm going to pick you up in a couple hours and get your paperwork done, okay? You guys can't be out drinking and doing this stuff. It draws negative attention to yourself, and then when you come across the police.
I don't understand.
At all.
Hey, you need to chill out.
I really have to pee.
Okay, listen.
Please,
You're about
you
to leave.
can walk me in there.
No, we're not going to do that.
Okay, then should
we're
I
not
just
gonna play
piss
this
right
game.
here?
No, you shouldn't.
Well,
but
I'm about to.
Okay, you need to calm down. You're an adult. You made adult decisions tonight. Adults can hold their urine. It's actually pretty amazing.
It's
So
really
you need
not.
so
Not
you
when
need to
have a
calm
fucking
down.
UTI
Okay?
and you're on your period, sir. You don't fucking
Okay.
get it. I have to piss.
Stop. You need to chill out
All I did was
unless
tell
you
him,
want
let me
additional
call
criminal
my lawyer,
charges.
And he arrested me. My father was on the phone.
Yeah.
Close the door.
I am just going to not talk for a second and collect myself.
Sorry, not trying to piss
Not
you off.
you. Not you.
Okay.
So what was the deal with her? She's in possession of alcohol, right? The driver. So she blows a 05 something. Is it prohibitions? Are we here for a disturbance where they're out here acting like idiots? Make them a 21. So we need to collect that alcohol, put it in a sample bottle, and keep that with us. And then we'll start collecting everyone's property and putting it. We're good, dude. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, no worries.
Oh yeah.
Let's just vapes can go in the car.
Okay. There's nothing else in here other than vapes.
And in the back seat, she wouldn't get out of the car. She reeks of alcohol, and you talk to her.
she's an idiot.
Yeah, it's like, what are you doing here?
All right, so I got 2 girls in my car. You got 1 in yours. All this is just going to be prohibitions. Then?
Every single thing be prohibitions. The girl in the back could catch an obstruction charge. We'll see how she acts when she gets to the jail. Honestly, she's just.
It doesn't sound like she's acting very good. So.
Well, it's just prohibitions. And I'm not looking. We get to the car and that Michelob Ultra is sitting in the center console. The car reeks of alcohol.
Yeah.
And as you pull them out, the girl in the back seat wouldn't come out.
That's all.
And then we start talking to them all, and they all reek of alcohol. It is what it is. Let's just.
This girl blew.
Do you want to take this purse?
I don't even know whose purse is. That might be the driver's purse. If you want to ask her, they've been mostly polite. So, except for this girl's just losing her mind.
Yeah. The driver blew a .05.
But she's in possession.
I
Anyway.
know.
Was the chick up here the
But
driver?
I didn't see any. I didn't see any clues in her eyes. So.
Okay. But she's in possession.
I know. I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not worried. Yeah, just
Okay.
you know what? Any other alcohol or anything like that?
There was.
Okay.
On the other side. At least I think it is.
Do you know what her charges are going to be?
Prohibitions to start.
No, that's
Oh,
just
that's
yeah.
scanning.
Okay.
Is that
Oh, there's one right there. That beatbox. Can I have that,
yeah,
please?
No, that's like not actually the open, but still alcohol. And then this is.
Is there anything in the cup?
No, it's empty.
Okay. Cool. All right. You find anything else?
Yep. I already looked through it.
I appreciate it. There you go in the rear seat.
Very nice.
Play with the rest of the evidence. If you just listen, it wouldn't be like this.
I work with them. So bored.
I'm over here.
tonight.
Yep, you're right. I'm super
Yeah,
bored.
you
This is what
are fucking bored.
This is what I want to do tonight.
Yeah.
Right, can we get him locked down so we can get.
We have to give them a test first.
I'm gonna go ahead and ask you some medical questions.
So,
Yes or no?
these guys
Yeah.
on the way.
Are you now or have you?
Yeah.
Do you now or have you? I have to ask him by the paper.
I have no idea. This is the far one. This is the middle one. Let's just. Have a seat.
What we're doing.
Have a seat, please. Have a seat.
I think my mom is on.
Are you pregnant?
Okay, I'll talk to her when she gets here. Here's what happens next,
Can I
guys.
have my one
Hang on a
phone call?
second. No, not right now. So, no, because you don't get that until after you get booked, okay?
Okay, sorry, I was
Are you
just
now or have
asking.
you in the
I know.
past
I'm not yelling at
Sorry,
you. I'm
no,
telling
sorry
you.
for being rude to you tonight. I'm just.
Okay,
I've
here's
never
the
been
thing,
in
guys.
trouble like this before.
We
I'm
get
just
here.
scared,
I'm gonna
that's
just
all.
be polite about what happened, all right? We get dispatched. We talk to you, and there's open alcohol in the car. And then you don't want to do anything you're being told, which
My dad told me to wait for my lawyer.
I get that, but that's not a real thing. I'm sorry your dad gave you poor advice, but that's poor advice. You have to
That's-
identify yourself.
That's why I was trying to like call
I
her
get it.
name.
But you have to identify yourself.
I've just
Okay.
never been in trouble.
So here's the thing. I'm not going to charge you with resisting or anything like that, but you understand you can't do that kind of stuff and you could be charged with it, correct?
Okay.
Do you understand that, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not trying to ruin your freaking life, but I can't leave three 19-year-old girls that have open
Okay, I just
alcohol in the
want you
car.
to know tomorrow.
This paperwork's going to get done in the next couple hours when we get you out
No,
of here.
we're not.
Stay
Because then I'm
polite.
gonna charge you with assault.
Stay cooperative with these guys and I'll get you out of here,
Can you
okay?
untighten these a
Yep.
little, please?
Sure can.
They're really tight.
I'm going to take them off. Put your hands in your lap, okay? I will try to answer your questions.
Like I've never been in trouble.
Hang on, guys. I can't.
Yeah, I'm
confused
confused as to how like the boys like are just like gone.
Because when I walked over, you guys are all underage and there's alcohol in the car. I'm not charging you with DOC. I'm not charging you with anything yelling at each other.
I do understand
The call
that.
we got was a guy, and then when I get there, this young lady in the red is talking to the guy we talked to, and we got a call for a fight in that exact location.
Yeah.
That's how we found you guys. It wasn't just magic. So that's when we make contact with y'all. We find there's alcohol there, guys. Like our hands get tied. Reach your arms back, ma'am.
Can I
No, not right now, unfortunately. Put your hand on that. So like I explained to the other parents, we got dispatched there for a fight. She's wearing a red puffy jacket, so she was identified with another male. She already got back in the car. They were separated. There's open containers in the car. The girls are drinking in the car. There's a bottle of boxed wine next to Miss Higgins, your daughter, in the back seat. So in conducting an investigation, when we come across 19-year-olds that have all been drinking in the city, they go to jail for that. We can't risk the fact of them getting in a car accident or something awful happening. So that's where we're at. It's misdemeanor third degree. The cameras are being reviewed. When she was arrested, she pulled from the officers and scratched one of them. So we're going to look at that.
I was on the phone with her. So
Okay.
her attorney.
Well, it's all on video camera, sir, so you can request
we was on
that.
the phone with her, and the attorney clearly stated to the officer that since she was in the backseat, she didn't have to give her ID because he kept asking her if I was just reading her driving.
No, there was no, I was there. No one said that, I promise you. If you want to find that recording, that's fine, but I was, you don't, because it didn't happen. So when the officer was there, they were telling her to come out of the car because the alcohol in the car was the issue. You're right, she wasn't driving, but you still can't be 19 to possess or consume alcohol.
Okay, well, then if,
And you have to identify yourself. We're conducting an investigation.
nah, you really don't.
Okay, well then she can go to court for it.
There's no criminal charges, I mean,
No, but we're conducting a criminal investigation, so you have to identify yourself, yeah.
so you guys let the other people go, though.
We were dealing with them and we dealt with everybody. No one was charged.
You in the car, though, you let them go.
No one got charged for disorderly conduct, the fighting and the bickering back and forth. But when we go to a car and there's 19-year-olds, sir, with alcohol in the car, we have to deal with it. The other party was over the age of 21. One male was 24. I don't know their names. I don't have them off the top of my head. I don't want to give you
They
these.
got released.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Nay's under 21.
Okay. Like I said, I know that my officers got there with your daughter, and there's alcohol in the car, and they're drinking alcohol. I'm not sure what you
They
want.
see her drinking alcohol.
You don't need to see it, sir. She's been drinking.
Not the law.
Okay, you can find it. You can look it up.
Unless you're being suspected of committing a crime.
Which is disorderly conduct, which we were dispatched there for.
Let me ask you this. If you pull to a fight scene.
Yep.
You're in their car, trying to leave, how is that disorderly conduct?
Because it's still conducting an investigation for disorderly conduct, and when we make contact with the females, there's alcohol next to them. I'm not sure how that's confusing, but that's just, they can't be 19 and be drinking. That's the law.
Prove she was drinking in order to charge her with probable.
I have to have probable cause to arrest her. Yeah, this isn't, I'm not, she's not gonna take one, and I'm not gonna offer her one. Will she take, okay, I'll offer her one right now. You think she's gonna take it? Would you tell her to take it?
Yes, we will.
Okay, I'll go back.
Until our attorney gets here.
Well,
she'll
I'm
take
not gonna, this is not a negotiation, sir, I promise you.
Oh, okay.
So you could feel a certain way all you want, but
No, I don't know if that's certain.
I'm not trying to make it difficult for you guys. I'm just trying to explain it. I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm really not. There's alcohol in the car. The girls are here for prohibitions. She's here for prohibitions and resisting arrest if I review the video. So I apologize that it's stressing, this is confusing in any way, but
No, it's not confusing.
okay, can I answer
You
it?
have to prove, in order to charge her with prohibition, you have to give her a breath.
Have to have probable cause, sir. I don't have to give her a breathalyzer.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
They say she was drinking.
A portable breath test, sir, is not even admissible in court.
Huh?
A portable breath test is not even admissible
I
in
know
court.
it's not.
Okay.
So how can you say by your
Knowledge,
thoughts, this is
my
drinking?
officer's knowledge, training, and experience, sir.
What training experience?
Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and go back and forth. This conversation's probably not gonna go anywhere. You can feel free to record me, I'm recording you. I don't think arguing is gonna solve this. If I can get back.
But at the same time, though, this is what you guys do. You guys prey on underage kids.
If you're telling us that we don't wanna let kids drink and drive and be out driving and drinking, yeah, you're right, we don't like that. Then she shouldn't be out drinking anyway, sir. I apologize you feel differently.
How do you feel
Okay.
she's drinking?
If you have any questions, feel free to
she's
answer.
drinking?
Ma'am, do you have anything? Yeah. All right, guys, good luck with everything. Thanks for your time. Yep. A little bit. We gotta get the paperwork done. We'll try to get processed as fast as possible, ma'am. She may need a bond, and then there'll be a monetary amount to get her out tonight. I don't have that number, nor do I want to give you a number that's not right. All right, can I answer anything else for you? All right, guys. Thank you very much for your time.
This case begins with a fight call, but it becomes something else almost immediately. Officers arrive at a gas station because someone reported a fight involving males and females. That is the reason police are there. They are not randomly walking up to a car because 3 girls look young. They are responding to a disturbance call, separating groups, figuring out who was involved, and trying to determine whether anyone committed disorderly conduct, assault, or some other offense. That context matters because the girls keep trying to reduce the entire encounter to one sentence. We weren't fighting. Maybe they were not. Maybe the fight call was exaggerated. Maybe the males and females were just arguing loudly enough that someone nearby thought it was physical. But once officers make contact and find 3 underage people in a car where alcohol is visible, the investigation does not disappear just because the original fight allegation becomes weaker. That is the first mistake the girls make. They think if the fight is not proven, everything else has to be ignored. It does not work that way. Police can respond to one type of call and discover a different violation while they are lawfully present. If officers are investigating a disturbance and then notice open alcohol in a vehicle with 19-year-olds, alcohol odor, admissions of drinking, and a driver who has been drinking, they are not required to pretend they did not see it. That is how this turns from who was fighting, who is underage, and who has been drinking. The driver is the first person who gives them what they need. She admits she is 19. She admits to having a few shots. She says the last one was around 45 minutes earlier. Later, she submits to testing and blows around .05. Even if she is not charged with OVI, that still matters because she is underage. For a 19-year-old, the legal problem is not only whether she is too impaired to drive, the problem is that she is not legally allowed to consume or possess alcohol in the first place. That is where the "but the car was off" argument also falls flat. A parked car does not magically erase underage alcohol possession or consumption. The issue is not only whether the vehicle is moving at that exact second. Officers are dealing with underage drinking, open containers, and a group that appears to have been driving around, or at least using the vehicle as part of the night. That creates a public safety concern before anyone even touches the ignition. And honestly, that is where the parents in this video should have been thankful the call happened before something worse did. Instead, one father turns it into a legal seminar taught entirely wrong. The girl in the red vest, Kaylin, is the clearest example of how bad advice can turn a manageable citation into an arrest. At first, officers are asking basic questions. They want her name, they want her out of the car, they want to figure out who is underage, who has been drinking, and who is connected to the alcohol in the vehicle. Her answer is basically, "I am not speaking until my lawyer gets here." That sounds confident. It also completely misunderstands the situation. There is a difference between invoking your right to remain silent during questioning and refusing to identify yourself during a lawful investigation. You do not have to confess. You do not have to explain where every drink came from, and you do not have to argue the whole case on the roadside. But if officers are lawfully investigating a reported disturbance and underage alcohol violations, refusing to identify yourself is not some magic legal shield. It is how you move the encounter toward obstruction, failure to identify, or arrest, depending on the jurisdiction and facts. And her father seems to reinforce the worst possible version of that misunderstanding. He tells her to wait for the lawyer. He acts like the police cannot ask for ID because she was not driving. He later argues that unless officers personally saw her drinking or gave her a breath test, they cannot do anything. He is not calming her down. He is not telling her to provide her name and fight the citation later. He is not helping her make a clean record. He is feeding the exact entitlement that gets her handcuffed. This is why the father becomes such a big part of the story. Kaylin's behavior is immature, but his reaction explains a lot about where that attitude comes from. A parent showing up to a police station should be focused on one thing: getting the child through the situation with the least damage possible. Instead, he starts debating half-understood legal theories as if the real problem is that officers are too strict about teenagers drinking in cars. That is not advocacy. That is enabling, and the irony is brutal. If he had simply told her, "Give them your name, step out of the car," Do not pull away, and we will deal with it after. She probably avoids the resisting charge. She still may get cited or arrested for underage alcohol, but the case stays smaller. Instead, she refuses to exit, refuses to cooperate, pulls away during the arrest, screams for her father, and then acts shocked that resisting is now on the table. Well, this is where the officer's line is important. Your dad is going to get you arrested real quick. It sounds harsh, but in context, it is accurate. The father is not physically present yet, but his voice is already steering the encounter, and the advice is terrible. It teaches her that compliance is weakness, that every instruction is negotiable, and that being on the phone with a parent or lawyer somehow pauses police authority. It does not. If an officer has lawful grounds to detain someone, order them out of a vehicle, and investigate underage drinking, a phone call does not suspend that authority. A lawyer can help later, a parent can bond you out later, but neither one appears on the phone and turns the roadside into a courtroom. That is the part young people need to understand. The place to challenge questionable police conduct is usually after the fact, with records, body cam, reports, and counsel. The side of a gas station at night is not where you win by physically refusing orders. And to be clear, the officer does not appear eager to bury her in charges. Later, he tells her he is not going to charge her with resisting if she calms down and cooperates. That is actually more patience than she earned. He explains that she could be charged, that her conduct made it worse, and that the basic reason for the arrest is still the alcohol investigation. That matters because it undercuts the idea that she was arrested simply because the officer was angry. Her conduct created the problem. The officer still chose not to maximize every possible consequence in that moment. The other girls show the difference cooperation can make. The driver is not exactly innocent. She is underage, admits to drinking, and is connected to a vehicle with alcohol inside. But she answers questions more directly, goes through testing, and the investigation moves forward without the same level of chaos. Another girl even says Kaylin is always like that, which tells you this is not some random panic reaction. It sounds like a pattern: loud confidence, bad decisions, and then surprise when consequences arrive. That is why the video feels less like a shocking arrest and more like a predictable outcome. Everyone around Kaylin is giving her a path to make this easier. The officer tells her what he needs. The situation is explained multiple times. Her friend tries to chill her out. Even after the arrest, the officer gives her a chance to settle down and avoid extra charges. But she keeps reaching for the same broken idea. My dad said I do not have to. That is not how adulthood works. At 19, you are young, but you are not a child in the backseat of your parents' car anymore. If you are old enough to be out late with alcohol in a vehicle, you are old enough to understand that your own conduct has consequences. Your father can complain, argue, hire an attorney, or post bond. He cannot undo your refusal to comply on Bodycam. The father's station argument is almost as revealing as the daughter's roadside behavior. He keeps insisting that officers needed more proof, that they should have breath tested her, that she was not driving, that the boys were released, that being in the back seat should have changed everything. But the officer's response is pretty straightforward. They were dispatched to a fight. The girls were at the location. There was alcohol in the car. They were under 21. Officers smelled alcohol. They were conducting an investigation. The males were over 21, so their legal exposure was different. The father does not like that answer because it does not support the story he wants, that his daughter is being unfairly targeted. But sometimes the simplest explanation is the correct one. The boys were not underage, the girls were. Alcohol was in the car. The girls smelled like alcohol. One admitted drinking, one refused to cooperate. That is not a conspiracy. That is a bad night. The portable breath test argument also misses the point. A breath test can be useful, but it is not the only way officers can develop probable cause or evidence of alcohol consumption. Admissions, odor, open containers, behavior, location, age, and officer observations all matter. The father talks as if no breath test means no case, but the justice system has never worked that way. You can be investigated and charged based on a combination of evidence. It does not have to be one magic machine reading. The most frustrating thing is that the father seems more offended by the police enforcing underage drinking laws than by the fact that his daughter was underage in a car with alcohol at night after a fight call. That is backwards. A parent can question police conduct and still recognize that the child made a dangerous decision. In fact, that is what responsible advocacy looks like. You can say, I want to see the body cam. You can say, I want the report. You can say, we will speak with an attorney. But you can also say, you should not have been drinking underage in a car, and you absolutely should not have pulled away from officers. He does not really do that. He tries to litigate his daughter out of basic accountability in real time. and that is exactly why the comments naturally focus on him. Kaylin's attitude is the visible problem, but her father's reaction feels like the source code: the confidence without understanding, the refusal to accept a simple rule, the belief that a technical argument can erase obvious conduct, the instinct to blame everyone except the person who made the choices. By the end, the title almost writes itself. This was not only a girls' night out gone wrong, it was a parenting failure caught on Bodycam. The girls could have avoided the entire situation by not drinking underage in a car. Kaylin could have avoided the resisting issue by stepping out, identifying herself, and letting her attorney fight later, if necessary. Her father could have helped by calming her down instead of giving her bad advice and then trying to justify it afterward. Instead, every person who should have made the situation smaller helped make it bigger. That is the real lesson here. Bad legal advice does not become good advice because it comes from a parent. And entitlement does not become a defense just because someone says the word lawyer loudly enough. Kaylin thought her father's voice on the phone protected her. In reality, it may have been the reason she left in handcuffs.